Aloha, I'm Teresa Moore, and I am broadcasting live from Honolulu, Hawaii at MOA of Hawaii Wellness Center. MOA is a wellness center that is founded upon some principles that were created by a gentleman back in the 1800s based on gardening, spirituality, healthy foods, vegetables, and fruits, and flower arrangements to create a state of mind, and their tea ceremonies, again, to create a state of mind with community. We have a live audience here, and I'm going to have them ask me questions. So the health awareness journey or exploration is based on a program or a process that I've been using as I started my journey on health and wellness. I'm going to share with you, it's centered around a biophotonic scanner. And what the biophotonic scanner is, for me, it's kind of like the bathroom scale. When we were taught how to weigh ourselves, now can you imagine 100 years ago, bathroom scales weren't available, how odd it was to stand on something and a number comes up. What does that number mean, right? Well, that's what we're going to start to learn to explore, is what can this biophotonic scanner do? Can we use it like our bathroom scale to measure where we are at with our health? So it really gives you the ability to monitor your health. And so that's going to be the first question that comes up. Can we learn that if I weigh 125, then I'm probably going to have a great metabolism? If I weigh 225, I'm probably going to have a sluggish metabolism because I have extra fat, right? So when you get your scan, it looks like this. And it has a bunch of numbers, and it starts at 10,000, so 0 to 10,000, and it goes to 100,000. But I want you to think of it like a clock. First of all, figure if you're way over here, your metabolism's high, your antioxidant level is high. What is antioxidant? It means the amount of nutrients. What nutrients? Carotenoids, which are fresh vegetables and fresh fruits and vegetables. Why? Because they have enzymes. I'm going to do a little demo in a few minutes about enzymes. So enzymes, so first of all, if your score, and let's see, I didn't get my score taken, but my score was about, I think it was 44,000 the other day when we took it.
47, I think.
47?
Yeah.
So my score is somewhere over here. That's Teresa. And Brian?
8.
Brian is like at 80. And Rick, what are you at?
About 96.
I thought you were over 100.
It goes up and down.
It goes up and down. So Rick's about 96. And Joy, where are you?
It says 27.
Now Joy doesn't believe it. Now we're going to tell you a little bit of story. So here's 10, and so 20 is going to be about here, right? So I'm going to say this, for those of you watching and for those of you now monitoring, when we met Brian and we scanned him, he had a roommate, buddy, that we scanned, and his score was 42, and then the next day his score dropped to 20, half. What are you doing to make your score drop to half? If the reading is based on how much nutrients, fresh vegetables, really carotenoids, apples, carrots, carotenoid carrots, right? So what's the first thing you should be drinking if you want to get your score up?
Carrot juice.
Carrot juice. Why do we, and we're going to teach about raw carrot juice, juicing raw carrots and apples. So I want you to keep this in mind. So if 50, and pay attention when you're reading your score, 50 is about here. I moved it actually here, so I was like about over here. We know if you're on this half of the circle, what's it mean? It means you have an opportunity to get healthier, right? And we're going to now put you on an awareness exploration of what things can make you healthier, can move nutrition through your body faster and faster. The more it circulates through, the more energy your body has. If it's moving really slow, that means it's getting stuck into the organs, into the tissue, into the fat. And your energy, what's being converted to energy is slowing down. Okay? So the slower your nutrients are moving through, does that make sense? The slower it's moving through, the unhealthier you are. So our goal is not to sit and worry about down here. Our goal is, what can I do to get it up? What do I do to make it drop? It's really exciting as the more people start using this amazing scanner on how to measure what they're doing in their body, if they take medication, if they take supplements, if they eat an apple, what's affecting it to go up and down. Now it puts the tools into your hands to be a health awareness exploration or journey, and you'll start to see it. When I was juicing, after I started the process of Gerson, I think I was into my 3rd year, and I had my scan done, and it was at 98,000. Did that mean I was really healthy? I still was carrying a large mass in my uterus, but what was going on is the nutrients and the toxicity were moving faster and faster through my body, breaking down. And so my score was so high because my body is now actively eliminating illness and dis-ease in the body. Because death starts in the colon. What does that mean? If you aren't breaking down what you eat, within 3 hours of what you eat it, it's being stored in this 22 feet of small intestine, 5 feet, I'm 5'4", 5'4" of large intestine, food rotting in my stomach. It is literally death in my stomach. That creates the chronic diseases. Okay, so we're going to get into chronic disease. Brian said, I'd like to learn about diabetes. So I'm going to teach you the process of what I take my students through when I put them on a health awareness journey, so that they have the control, whether they're listening to a doctor who says take more meds. In fact, I was with Dr. Shintani. Dr. Shintani is one of the world-renowned experts in nutrition and chronic disease. He was introducing his new 10-day program of reversing any chronic disease in 10 days. He has books out on the Hawaii diet, how he turned people in 10 days, they teach them in 3 weeks, but in 10 days could take them off their meds, could get them dropping weight, and he did this over 30 years ago. And so when I was watching him, he said, anyone who's on meds is unhealthy and they're not going to get better. Now that's a big, bold statement for someone who's a physician teaching at a medical hospital, medical university here. That's pretty amazing to watch. And Dr. Shintana, by the way, holds an office here, and he practices holistic medicine. So we're going to start to share all kinds of ways of whole learning. So thanks for joining me. Look forward to seeing you in a live class or a facilitated class.